Hey, I'm glad you're back in again. And this one, we're going to continue on and talking about your gifts and your shining and stuff, and how you're interacting with other people in your life, and how you've seen things, but sometimes you didn't recognize exactly what it was. You just know things went south, and you're not understanding how your shining bright gift is supposed to do what it do. So I got some good examples. In the last one, we talked about the movie Drumline and how Nick Cannon's position as Devin in his acting role. Devin was shining with his gifts, with the drumline and everything. But before we go further, let's go roll it back, because make sure we let everybody know what this is all about. The M's are not W's, right? That's what we're letting everybody know. That's the message that the Most High wants me to let you know. My purpose in life as a chosen one, and I know you guys are chosen ones too, because God directed your heart to tune in today and listen to this video, which is so important in your life right now. It's all designated for such a time as this. We're going through the shift. Everything's transformational, going into the fifth dimension. This is all happening just for you, chosen one. These are things being chosen that other people are not telling you, and I am designated here as one of the many watchers. This is a W, which means holy watcher, and a watcher, if you understand what that word means, it means an angel. Yes, you are in fact an angel in human form. You made the choice consciously before your birth to come down here and take upon human form and live a life. You volunteered to God to go down here and do this mission, where you're going to live life as a human, overcome many hurdles that were going to bring you stronger and stronger with each hurdle, only to come into the knowledge for such a time as this, that you have a very big mission coming up. And that has to do with spiritual battles coming up in these end times. And not to fear it. God is doing everything. He's sending us messengers. That's why all these people are sending you videos about being chosen and whatnot. And you're learning more and more about all this stuff. It's time to really finish your awakening and come into who you are. And the reason that these are not M's and you didn't recognize that is because when you're looking through these scrying devices, yes, your phone is a scrying device. You're seeing everything in a reverse like a mirror, the black mirror. Look at your phone. It's a black box. So is your PC, your gaming device, your huge TVs that are smart. All those are made in the shape of a black box. Just like when the Jewish people with the box on their head in Mecca, they walk around that big black box, and it's all a spirit box, and there's a spirit in there and stuff. And they see us in the spirit world only this way, and they're watching us. Yes, they're watching us. They're seeing everything unfold. Don't be afraid of it, because God has sent his messengers down and others just like us to lead us along and guide us and help us to get to this process of transitioning and transforming into something amazing. You have no idea what's coming. Neither do I. I don't know everything about it, but I do know what's going on, because I've been awakening since 2010. And a lot of this I couldn't speak on because people call you all kinds of conspiracy theory, crazy, blah, 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 whatever. I ain't worried about them. But now's the time. God revealed to me, now's the time. Give it to him. Tell him. Show him. So that's what we're doing. And if you need to hear more about that, because I got information on the bloodline, how it all falls in line with the RH negative, and not just RH negative, but if you're RH negative, I tell you all about that previous videos, and a woman named Baba Venga that sent a message for us about 5 keys that are inside of us. All of those are in my previous videos, so go back and watch them. Now, I'm going to return where I left off after Drumline, because I was telling you with some of your gifts, the people that are up against you, they do things to you like they can never be you. They're always trying to imitate you, copy things. So we talked about that last. Behind your back, they're talking about you negatively. They're telling others things about you, and they're lying. They're saying you ain't all that. A lot of things you did and achieved, they say, taking credit, saying they did it when they know they ain't telling the truth. They claim they did what you did and did it better. They try to live their life with the same choices you made, and they often seek the same achievements and try to go do the same path that you follow, because your shine irritates them so much, and they want to be like you. It drives them crazy. So anyway, you ain't responsible for them. You can't help that you shine. This is you, and that's the way it is. But remember, some of these people that are designated in your life, you chose. You mapped out who your parents are, your kids, and and your husband and all the people that bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So a lot of them, some of them are NPC characters. Yes, the whole world's a stage, the character thing. All the actresses and actors, they make their entrances and their exits. You hear that before. Yes, there are people here that you designated to push you into suffering and betrayal and misery. But the energy that you're getting, and when you overcome all of this, is going to be emitted so strong. And that's the goal. That's why they're here. That's why you're here. Okay, so the last movie I want to tell you about before this folds over is a good one. It's a good one. That movie Soul Food with Vivica Fox, Vanessa Williams, and Nia Long. When the mom died, she was sick and went in the hospital and she was dying, and they kept on cooking the soul food and all that stuff. Who do you think out of those three sisters was chosen? Who do you think emitted the most shine? Think about that. I'm going to reveal it to you, of course, but I'm pretty sure if you're chosen, you might just guess it just right. You think it was Vanessa Williams? I'm going to tell you right now, it was not Vanessa Williams, but Vanessa Williams was assuming the position of being the chosen one in the family because she got the education. She was a lawyer, a big shot lawyer with her own firm, so I got to take care of the family. I'm the one that has to fix everything. When y'all screw up, I'm the one with all the money. Everyone comes to me. She was miserable, am I right? Even her husband was sick of her because she wasn't the same wife that he married anymore. She was miserable, but she was all I, people like that. If she was designated to be chosen, she threw it all away because she was not that person that a chosen person is supposed to be about. Now, Nia Long was still in the learning process. She's the baby sister. But the one that was shining the most was Vivica Fox. Yes, the one that had all the babies and the husband. She was all about family, remember? She made certain everyone got together, went back over there, even though mom was dying in the hospital and passed away, that they would get in there and still cook them Sunday dinners and still have Reverend come over and all that stuff, right? Because that's the way mama wanted it. So it was very important for them to keep the house. Vanessa Williams was trying to sell the house, and that really resonated with that she ain't chosen. Because the chosen one knows the responsibilities are to be of service. And being of service means you're all about the family. The family, the one that keeps the family together is the chosen one. The 5 keys Baba Vanga talked about that are inside of us that have to be developed is self-knowledge, humility, service, perseverance, and faith. Vivica Fox had all those things. She knew who she was and she assumed her position in the family. She was of service and she had humility. She didn't outshine nobody. She accepted everybody and gave you all love, even if you screwed up and make mistakes. And then she persevered and kept on, even though mama was sick and she was about to be gone. She knew she had to be the glue to keep the family together. Vanessa Williams was trying to do the fabric parts of it, but she was all about money and achieving and success. She wasn't about matters of the heart. The chosen, we are all about matters of the heart. So if you could see that, then you can relate to that movie. And it's such a great movie. Now, remember when the flighty cousin came into town, they were all like, oh, she screwed up before and she stole some of mama's money. So she felt like an outcast in the family. She never felt worthy, and she ran around through her life making mistakes and stuff. So when that mess happened with her and Vanessa Williams' husband, it's because Vanessa Williams' husband was missing the shine in his wife. When he first married her, she was all that. So here come this young version of her, the cousin, and she's shining, and they ended up messing, and it broke Vanessa Williams and all that stuff. But guess what? I'm not saying it's good to cheat. It's not that it's okay to cheat. Never it's okay to cheat. But that thing kind of happened because Vanessa Williams was no longer shining in the light that she's supposed to be operating in. And that young cousin that came there, she hurt and she got all kinds of, her chakras are all messed up, which are basically, I taught you, emotions. So when your emotions and your chakra and you are not in control, your alignment's off, your self-control is out of order, things like that happen. So chosen ones, you have to get yourself in alignment with the 5 keys Baba Vanga showed you, because you're usually a person like Vivica Fox was in that movie. So remember, the biggest shine of all out of all of them, even stronger than Vivica Fox, was the grandson. Remember grandma said to that little boy, you the one, you the one. So next in line could have been Nia Long after Vivica Fox to keep family going, but it was probably the grandson. So I'm going to end it there. The video's almost done. I love you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. You have a great evening. I'm getting ready for bed. I'm getting tired. And we'll get to some more stuff next time. I love you. Remember, you're a holy watcher. and share with other chosens.